Hello YouTubers, you're joining me, Lisa, on Crafts at Home with Lisa. Today I want to make a journal cover. Now this is an inspirational thing. This carries all my ideas and everything I need to know, and really every idea and bits and bobs about how to get subscribers up and all that sort of thing. So if you'd like to, or it would be great if you would just hit that subscribe button below. I've got some fantastic support already, and things are really sort of moving along great, so I just wanted to share this with you, and go from there really. So today I'm going to do the front cover. I'm going to split this into 4 because I also have 3 inside covers. Okay. So it's got lots of writing in there. So I first off did my, it's still a bit soft actually, a rose, which was on a stencil. I use polyfiller. It's cheap, ready to use. It doesn't crack. I don't have a problem with it at all. I've been using it for a long time now. Never had a problem. And all I've done is paint it over with white gesso. 2 coats. And I dried it with a hairdryer. I just wanted to show you that. I will be ordering some black, but I didn't want to use black on the front cover because it's kind of a light and an airy thing that I wanted to do. So it's like supposed to be inspirational. Things I like, words that I find sort of, you know, get up and go words and things like that. So last week I brought some of these. Well, I bought 2 of these. I've already got a massive pile of them. I don't know why I needed any more, but these are beautiful. They're really, really lovely. That was off of Amazon because I ordered everything off of Amazon. That's House of Roses scrapbook by Stamperia. Yeah, beautiful. We'll be using them today. I have some of these left over. I went through and I sorted through which ones I liked the most and which ones were sort of pretty related. I do like the music ones and clocks and things like that, but I'm going to use those on a different one inside. So I'm going to push those out of the way. I just really wanted to show you this is part of my paper collection, which I've had for a long time now. Got all sorts in there, look. Actually, I might keep that one out. Right, I'll just pull that out of the way. So they're the ones I'm going to use today. Well, I just wanted to show you this one actually as well. This is also from the same people. This is a bigger book, much bigger book. Again, I'm going to use this on a different page because I want to sort of use time and things like that involved in that one. So clocks and things. So this is ideal really. But it's beautiful. Look at that. Again, off of Amazon. Wonderful, wonderful place. So I've already done my rose in the corner, like I say. I did that because I wanted to save time. And then just painted it over with 2 coats of gesso so that we've got, and we know what's sort of going on. I've got these scissors. They are the edged scissors. They're actually my daughter's. But if you look, they've got the different, each pair has got a different edging on. I thought that'd be really nice to get some nice edging going. Okay, so I've also got some stickers. I went through all the ones I liked and I kept them out. I won't be able to use all of these because there's just too many here. But I thought if I keep out a selection, then we could go through which ones sort of served and looked right on when we're sort of finished. Excuse me, I've got a terrible frog in my throat again. I don't know what is going on there. That is probably my favourite one. I've actually stuck that on one of my boxes. So, and then I've got an arrow there which I quite like. I've got to be careful, it's a little bit wet, look. Oh. And butterflies and things like that. So what I did was I went through and wrote a list out of everything that I liked. Everything that I found inspirational. That's along those sort of lines. So writing flowers, bumblebees, which I've actually made in a previous video, if you can see that. So I might use that stuck on the front or anything like that. These are the ones that I ordered offline off of Amazon the other day. Which are these ones? It's a lot of flowers and bits and bobs. Not overly my favourite. These are probably my biggest favourite. Also off of Amazon. That's all these sort of stickers. They're really lovely. They're like oldie worldy. They're great. But when you use them, so like I'll stick that on, it goes see-through. So you'll be able to see the backing. But we're going to use some, let's just move those out of the way. Just try and clear my desk up a little bit. It's a bit of a pickle on here at the moment. Bit of a mess. But I've got wording, butterflies, lots of stickers, lots of flowers, lots of words, inspirational words, things that I like, which is great. I've also got these, I bought these a billion years ago as well. They're like these sorts of things. And you're supposed to push them out and use them in like sort of sew and things like that. So I'm going to use that one today. But I mean, I haven't got many of these left. But I thought they're a great idea that if you use them, you could keep these as, even if it was just a one-time use, as a stencil. Or at the very least, you could probably draw through it and put it onto a plastic stencil and cut round it. So I like to keep things like that. It's sort of a bit of a money saver, that one. Because these things are very expensive. But it's surprising what you sort of collect over the years. So I've been a bit naughty and I've bought a bit of a spree on stickers lately. But I am naughty. There you go. So first I'm going to do is put some backing on here. So we've got these. Just some different ones that I liked. I just literally picked out the ones that I liked. See, look, that one's really nice. It's sparkly. And this is the one that I liked. I'm kind of going towards, leaning towards a rose kind of theme on here. So I thought one of these or a couple of these would be really, really lovely. Maybe backed onto something like that. I don't think these two are the right ones for this fit. So we'll move them out of the way. It's a different coloured purple, so we might use that one. But for the here and now, I think what I'm going to do is use this. Now I'm going to have a go at ripping. I'm going to go sort of the length, so sort of there. I just like the idea of it looking a bit rough and ready. So, like that. That might be, yeah, it's a bit big. That sort of thing. And then backed onto that, I thought we could use our... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, what on earth have I done with that? Let's see what that looks like. I think that's okay. This is what I liked about this one. You could literally see where you like it, move it around, all that sort of thing, and then stick it down to where you want it. I like that idea. That suits me just fine. I don't know that I like that one on there, to be honest. I'm going to put that up there. See, I like that very much. But I don't like the edges. I'm just going to go down and tear it. Actually, I might have another piece that's slightly bigger of that. What have I done with it? No, we'll stick with that one then. It's like nibbling pieces off the edge, that's all. And that's it, we're on the roll now. There we go. I like that kind of rough and rugged look. So I'm just going to do both ends. And then that's going to go, yeah, that's perfect, I think. There. Okay. So this one, it's just deciding which one I think would work really well. And I think I want to introduce a different colour to it. I like butterfly. Right, what I'm going to do is cut a few out. I'm going to pick the scissors that I like because they've all got different patterns on. I want really a nice roundy kind of pattern. Oh, that one's nice. Yeah, I bought these for my daughter ages ago. Off of Amazon, yes. And she's never really used them. So I'm just going to cut up the middle there. Try to keep it as straight as I can. I'm going to go straight up so we don't waste any of these. Oh my goodness, they're not the easiest to use, but they are very, very effective. Look at that beautiful edge. Right, I'm going to try these two here, because I quite like them end one and that middle one there. So I'm going to put those two to one side. And I hope everybody's keeping well in these crazy times. Yeah, they're definitely a bit on the awkward sort of side, but they do leave a beautiful effect. They are well worth using, and just sit there and take your time. Now I could have drawn a complete new thing of what I wanted to do today, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to show you how I get to the conclusions and how I get to where I'm going, basically. Otherwise it doesn't give anybody any ideas. And if you've got any ideas of how I can do things easier or a new way of trying something, please write in the boxes below. Let me know. I'm always up for a little bit of help. So, right, so we've got this one. It says take time to find the roses. So I thought perhaps that way, like so, across the middle. Quite like that. Well, the other one that I liked was this one. Enjoy the little things in life. Like, just sort of there. But I think the other one goes better. It's a better colour. Yeah, I quite like this one, I think. We'll go with this one. So I'll pop that one out of the way as well, over to one side so it doesn't get damaged. So that one there. Now this here is a rose with petals. So in between we're going to put some flowers or some stickers of some sort that look tasteful is what we're looking for. And then this I'm going to just outline in gold. I've got a gold pen. So right, let's get those bits stuck on. Let's start with this. Now I'm not using glue. I have, it's brilliant and all, but it just never seems to stick and it takes for ages to dry. So I quite like the double-sided sticky tape, so stick it right at the edge. like so. If it comes over the edge, we can cut that off later. Let me just move that to one side for a second. Just getting some strips of it. I've got them hung up on the side there, which makes it much easier to use. Just put it tight, stick it down. If you've got too much going on there, just rip it off. I'm going to put that there and use that later, if we can. Okay, so around here somewhere I've got some scissors. There they are. And these little just pinking ones, they're great. So in the future, I will be, or the very near future, I will be making a basket weave baby blanket, because we are about to become grandparents again, which is amazing. So I will be doing that in probably my next video, but there will be 3 more of these, like I said earlier, because I've got inside journal covers for each that I use for my for each project that I do. And I'm going to try and just cut round that so it don't lose that edging. And this one's pretty straightforward. Okay, so just this last one here. Yeah, so it's worth subscribing. It's definitely worth subscribing with me. Is that the one we chose? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. It's definitely worth subscribing. I don't know that it is. Is it? Yes, it is. Not a spoon. Okay. Oh, there it is. Ah, you've got 2 on then. Look at that. Right, before we stick that down, I just want to have a look at the back of this one then. And these. Yeah, they're very plain on the back, so we'll stick to the one we've got. Yes, so do hit that subscribe button and you won't miss any of the inside journal cover bits, which we'll have to obviously keep a little bit flatter, otherwise the journal won't close properly. But when it gets so many ideas in it, I do tend to use an elastic band just to make sure it sticks down. So do remember to try that. I might put ribbon on this one, but I don't know exactly where we're going with it, so we'll try that as and when we get there. So like I say, I will be showing a video at some point for crocheting on just your basics really that people sort of struggle with. I'm trying to teach my mother at the moment how to do it, and she's kind of struggling a little bit, so I just want to show you how I've been sort of showing her how to do it. Right, so the first one that went on was this one. So as everybody knows, my favourite pastime is peeling this off. I always struggle. Let's just trim that end off. Really struggle to get this off. So please do be patient with me. My desk is a complete pickle, but that's because I wanted to show you all the different things that I wanted to use, and so I may not have enough room, in all honesty, because I've got a lot going on here. There we go, that's number 1. I would have started my video a little bit earlier, but I ended up with a mouthful of gesso. I got it at the handle of my paintbrush, and then I put the paintbrush in my mouth to hold on to it for a second. And ended up with a mouthful. And I can assure you, gesso does not taste good. It's gritty. Okay. There we go. 2. So remember, this one I'm going to stick right into the corner on this. So it's nice and even, like so. Okay, and then we're going to do the purple one next, which we were going to kind of stick in the middle, sort of here, which I think looks really nice. This one is not going to be quite so easy to do. I have ordered some metallic wax, which I've never used before, but I've been sort of doing a little bit of research on that, and it looks very, very, very good. So at some point that will be here. The post is not quite as it was, so it's just being patient. Oh my goodness. I'll show you some of the flowers I've got in a moment. And stickers. We got it. Yay! Oh, I really... awful stuff. I love using it, but it's dreadful. I just cannot... I cannot control it. There we go. So this one is going to go that way round. So that sort of blob is at the top, going down into there. Is that straight? I don't think so. Oh no. Great, brilliant stuff. So when you stick it on, do make sure it's straight. And oh, it's because the back's not completely straight. There we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, so the last bit to stick on of this is this piece. Try my heavy breathing again. I'm a terrible, terrible heavy breather. Because I'm allergic to everything pretty much, so I've always got a blocked nose. Ooh. So the other day I said I was sort of been watching The Walking Dead. I'm still watching The Walking Dead, although I'm drawing to a close now of the last sort of episodes, or last series. I've still got another couple, but the rate I watch them, because as I'm sat here doing arts and crafts, I tend to, that's what I've got on in the background. Sometimes I listen to music. What do you do when you're doing your arts and crafts? What do you listen to or watch or anything like that? Leave it in the comments. It'd be nice to get to know everybody and some of my subscribers. Very important. So yeah, I'm not supposed to tell anybody we're going to become grandparents again yet, but that's just between me and you. I'm very excited. We've got a little granddaughter already. She's a little firecracker. Tires me and my husband out. Yep, there we go. So this has got writing on, so make sure the writing's up the right way, firstly, if you can see that. Okay, and I want to kind of get it so it's as far enough over so it touches that. Like so. And it's not straight. It's because, and I'm not making excuses, but it's because my head's not. I'm just going to stand it up and do it. Holding my breath again. One day I will suffocate. I say that every video. Right. I don't like that bit standing up, so I'm just going to pull that bit off. Again, it doesn't matter what you do, it is completely up to you. Whatever you like at that particular moment. So I like my flowers out in the garden, so that's a big thing to me. It's whatever relaxes you, whatever you like, all that sort of thing. Right, move those out of the way. So now we're up to sticker time. So I found some out that I quite liked. There's some nice sparkly ones, flowers, butterflies. Then these ones here have got words on, a lot of words. And these ones are numbers and letters, so I can make up my own letters if I want to. My own words. So, let's have a look then. So my own words I'm just going to put down to one side because I may not need it. but I might. And then we'll put those down there as well. And then I get these. Now I did have a piece of paper around here that's somewhere that told me what I wanted really on there, but I don't know what I've done with that. I've also got a load of letters here. I mean, that whole pack was £6 something, or £7 something, off of, yes, you guessed it, Amazon. But they're really good. They're very sticky, and you've got a whole massive abundance of colours. So they're well worth looking at. I also have all my old wooden stuff. My wooden... there's my piece of paper. My wooden embellishments. Okay, so I've got a load of stuff that makes me happy, because this is my book, this is my happy place. So, sorry, I just took a swig of my coffee. So here are these really, oh, not that one, are these really pretty flowers and whatnot. Let me move it over. So I just wanted to go through them. I really like these, and you can see through them, which is also a bonus, but I think that one's too big. Got a butterfly. It's not really that kind of thing. Now that is probably my favourite one out of everything. I don't know if this is the right place for it. I suppose it could work. So that was just really an array of stickers that I kept out of the ones I liked. So it's just going through and figuring out which ones look like they could work in with it. And then just placing them and seeing if they do. Like I said, I didn't do a full video to show you, like, I didn't cut it all out ready. I didn't want to do that because it doesn't give you how I got to that sort of conclusion. I did look through a lot of research and whatnot online to see inspirational stuff, what other people had done, and all on Google search and all that. And I couldn't find very much. It was very, very disappointing. So, yes, you can see, there's loads and loads and you can see what people have done, but it didn't show you how people have got to that point. And that's what I wanted to show you. So, these ones aren't going to work today. So I want that's why I've sort of done it the way I have. Otherwise I'd have got it all ready and everything beforehand, which is not how I wanted to do it. So I'm going to use this one. I quite like it. I'm going to stick it about there. I can't stick it any higher because I suppose it would fit there. But I don't want to lose it amongst that back piece, this one here, and it's quite a busy. So I think if I put it down here, it doesn't matter if it goes over the edge, just slightly. You can either trim it off, or I think I'm going to go for about there. The trouble is then I can't see the wording. What about there? I think that would work very well. This is definitely more, I'm into my tattoos, you know, that's what we are. Motorbikes, tattoos, trikes, arts and crafts mainly. Lots of things, lots and lots of interests we have. I can't do the majority of it anymore because of my arthritis. So that kind of gets depressing sometimes. Right, on this one, make the skull straight, is all I'll say to you. And then push it down from there and push it out. So it's nice and flat with no wrinkles. So that's where we are now. I don't know that I like this bit here. Whether that bit needs to come up and be trimmed. Oh, goodness me, they stick well. Right, there we go. I'm just going to pull that end up. Actually, I could just rip it off like we've been doing. Use your finger to go along there as well, and it will just hold and go as far as you allow it to then. I'm going to find something probably to go along the edge. Now, I am loving that. Really loving it. So, I found and saw on these ones the music. Like, I'm big on my music. So we'll unpick this one and pull this out. These haven't even been opened yet, so... But if you can see the gold, I'm very much a gold kind of gal. So we're just going to use these, and we're going to stick these along the top, I think. See this bit? Oh, I thought along here. So about there. Control it as to where it goes, and make sure it's straight, which I'm going to have to start doing. I'm keeping my thing stood up. Then my journal, otherwise it's like I'm taking pieces off of it. And bear with me, because it's soft. So just hold one end and then get the other end to the way you want it. Let go of that, the other end, just that second too early. Okay. So there's one. So there's 2 or 3 on here, 3. So I'm going to use the 3. Sort of one below each other. Just down that end a little bit more. Stand it up and hold it up and have a look. That one's straight, that one's not. It doesn't like sticking by the looks of it on... Oh, I don't know, it stuck very well there, didn't it? Just stand it up again, have a look. Then go along and just rub it so it sort of lays flat. And I'm going to use the last one as well, because music is quite a large piece of our lives. I like to listen to music. And I'm going to stick this one just below it. I like the fact it's gold as well, because we are going to paint some side bits gold, although they're looking quite good white. There we go. So just rub them down like so. So what do we want now? Memories. Memories is a big one. We like memories. So I'm going to stick that one down here. Before I lay it down, I'm just going to make sure it's straight. So, memories. What else on this one? Family, big one. Family is very, very, very important to us. I'm going to put that one at the top because it is such an important one. There we go. Rub it down. Now I'm going to put these ones away now because I don't want to use all of these ones up on the one thing. So I've got some on here as well, which I quite liked, but I'm not sure we're going to need. I liked the hearts. So these ones here, I like the word wonderful. It's a good sort of inspirational. But we'll move those to one side and have a look and see what else we've got. So, journal front. So what do we call that? We call that it's kind of like a Bible. That's what I was kind of initially thought. That it's kind of very much a crafts Bible. So I think I'm going to use the word Bible. Maybe Lisa's Bible there. Do I put it on a backing? It would perhaps be a nice idea. Let's have a look and see what we've got. That would work. Just out to there. Okay. Not sort of covering, just going about so sort of yay wide. Alright. So if we took it out to here, what I don't want to do is leave the words out and then, oh, that could go right across the middle really, couldn't it? Or we could use the back of one of these. Let's have a look and see if that works. I don't think that works so well. I mean, I do have a fatter piece. It was sort of that sort of size. That would work, wouldn't it? We could do a nice edging on it as well. Or just have a look. Sorry folks. Something like that. Which is the one here. Let's cut that into shape and see what we've got. These scissors are great because it shows you here what the pattern's going to be. Where's the ones we used just now? There they are. I like these ones. I think we should keep to the same pattern. I want to keep it nice and wide so we've got plenty of space. Okay, and then there, not straight. Okay, and a little bit off. A little bit, sorry, my husband's laying a new floor in the kitchen. It's just some floor tiles. So that's what we've got now. I think that works very well. I mean, the other option is that we do use a piece of this, and if we took it nice and thick, so we've got either that or the other. We can make it a little bit thicker, thinner, like so. Or that one. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter. I'll do it at the other end because I don't want to cut the flowers off. So, about that sort of, that there. I'm going to take it back to the edge there. Right, so, no, I think I'm going to keep it sort of there. Right, okay, so what are we going to write on there? We're going to write, we can write Bible. Craft Bible. Right, so these letters are going to be way too big, so we'll use these smaller ones here. So we've got square ones that are in actual squares, or we've got crafty kind of ones there. I think they're not really what we're after, although they are flowery. Yeah, I think the square ones are going to be better. I think. Right, so we're looking for, so we've got 2 sheets of each. Well, 2 sheets of the first one, I don't know for why. So craft. So it's a case of looking to see what C's. Right, I think these must be like spares of each one because... Or are they little ones? They're little ones, that's what they are. They're all kind of mixed together though. Right, so we want a big C. There's a big C there. Just looking on both of them. Yep. So, right up in that top corner. Try and get it straight. There you go. But that sticker's not straight. So do remember that. They're different sort of shapes. So we want little r. So just kind of putting them next to each other. I'm just going to overlap it slightly. I think it'd probably be easier to use my tweezers. Okay, and then an A. So we want a little A. Like that one there. And a little F. There we go, should we use that one? I'm trying to sort of look at the colours that we've got going on in here and sort of trying to marry it up to what we've got. Okay, a little T. So that says craft. So a big B, because we want to do Bible. Or shall I write book? Craft book. Yeah, let's go with book. That's a nice one there. B. 2 little O's. Have we got any little O's? That is the question. That's a little O there, I think, although it looks quite big. Looks good. One more O. Let's go with that one, darker one. Trying to keep it all sort of the same size. And a K. Just want a little one of those. There's a K's over there. Nope. Oh, there is. There we go. I think that one's a nice one there. That will fit very well with the colour that we got going on. Or can you not see it? That's my concern there. So I'll stick that one back. Don't want to waste any. Let's see what other ones we've got here. See that one or that one? Let's go with that one. Okay, so there you have it. So it says craft book. So we're going to stick that on afterwards. What I might do is just a plain backing to go on this one, just to make sure it stands out a little bit. Let's see if I can find some gold or something like that. So I'm going to see if I can find any of that, and then I'll come back to you in a second. Okay. Right, hi folks. So I went delving in my paper, just my oddments of papers that I have, and I found this. Now this stuff is amazing. I've got it in purple and I've got it in pink. Can you see the... Oh, that sort of shines. Oh, I just dropped a bit on the floor. It's really stunning. So I thought, wow, let's use some of that. Let me put that out of the way because I like to keep that sort of stuff safe. And we'll back it on some card. So I've got some black card out and I've got some white card. But we'll try each one. So what I've done is cut a piece of this. I cut it before I came on to sort of film because it's a nightmare to cut. And then I cut a piece of, still all with the same scissors, a piece of white card because the back card just didn't look right. And then I thought I can just pop that on the top evenly like that. That looks beautiful. I love it. The black just didn't seem to, if I show you what it looked like, let's put that there. It just didn't seem to sort of sparkle and look as good on the black. You just can't see it. So I thought, right, white card. So let's stick those together while we're here. I have got an absolute pickle on my desk. It is a complete mess. So it's a bit of a nightmare. So let's move that out of the way. I'm a bit of anybody who knows me knows I'm a bit of a messy worker, which is a bit of a nightmare. I can be a bit of a nightmare, but I love it. Now this is obviously clear tape, so you won't see it when it's done. It's peeled off. My wonderful, joyful job. I hate peeling this stuff off, but it's so effective. It's better than I find than the PVA glue because it just it doesn't have to dry. Let's stick that up there in case we need a small piece. It really is much better. Rather than having to wait for it to dry, it makes paper soggy, PVA glue does. I mean, don't get me wrong, in certain positions, certain ideas and jobs and whatnot, and crafts, it works very well. And my husband's just been and bought me a tub of PVA glue rather than a bottle from my local DIY store, which is actually a lot easier because I can just sort of pick it out rather than scoop it out rather than squeeze it out, so there'll be no wastage. Okay, so that's stuck on there. If you can see that, looks absolutely beautiful. So now we're going to put tape across the middle of this, like so. Now this bit you can't mess about on because the glitter comes off, as you can tell from my hands. I'm covered in glitter, but it doesn't matter, it's all good. I'm going to cut that one in half because I don't want it sticky on the bit that's showing. Goodness me, I need to clean those because they're also very sticky. Where I've been cutting double-sided sticky tape, they don't like them very much. And that's a little bit we kept earlier on. Just stick that bit up there. So there we go, so I've got those bits on. Now how this is going to come off, I have no idea. Actually, it's come off all right. I was expecting trouble. A sticky thumb. Yeah, see, I'm kind of getting a little bit of resistance, like the whole thing wants to come off. It's because it's sticky underneath. Once it comes off and I've got the top off, it won't be a problem. It's just getting that top up. Oh, there we go. There's one. There's another. Nope, it's not. Should we try it with the tweezers? They seem to be able to scuff the top up. There we go, look. Good old tweezers. Just this last bit here. My hands are sticky right now from the tape and I've got glitter all over me. There we go. Right. So I'm going to stick this straight down the middle, so I'm going to put that down to do that. And sorry, you'll have to excuse my head if it pops into the... It's trying to get it happy medium and cover the tape over. Okay, I'm going to go with that, and I'm very happy with that. It's very pretty. I might just use these scissors just to trim the edges up on the ends. They're a little bit closer. Like that one doesn't look quite straight, so we'll just straighten that up. Like so. like so. Now I think that's pretty good. So put these bits in the bin, like so, and then we're going to stick this on. So I'm going to use this dreaded sticky tape to go down the back, like so. Just give it a good rub and make sure it's well stuck down. The other thing it will do is if you push down on it, it will make everything sticky on the front, so well stuck down on the front. Right, there we go. Now this tape I got 16 rolls, I think it was $9.99, and I've got loads and loads and loads of different sizes. 16 rolls. It's good quality, and guess where I got it from, folks? Yes, you guessed right. Oh, Amazon. Oh, very, 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 very good price, and it really is good. Not bad quality at all. It's pretty good, so it's definitely worth looking at. And that's on Prime. I don't use anything but Prime, so it's sort of here in a very short amount of time. Poor Amazon Prime delivery man knows who I am. Not to come through the gate because we've got a big Rottweiler. Oh. I think it's probably the only time I'm quiet when I'm trying to pick this up. There we go. Right. I'm going to stick this on. I thought, make sure it's around the right way, we could sort of stick it in the middle there. Over the top. I want to go over the top of that writing so that you can't see it, because it's taking up too much space on that. Yeah, that's fine. So now I've got these sort of bits here. So I want to find stickers or something to go here. So I'm going to have a look at the other pack that we've got here. And I've got some beautiful flowers, but I'm just not sure that it's a right fit for what we've got there. Nor the butterflies. I don't feel like they work right on that part. So what I'm going to do is see if there's another one of, let's get rid of that, another one of these that would work in the gaps. I like these ones. Because they're see-through. Let's move that to one side. They work very, very well. Let's move that. Right, so I've got a purple butterfly here, if I could pick him up. Okay. So that could work there. That looks really nice, actually. I'm very pleased with that one. Push all that back on before I throw it all on the floor by accident. My jaw has to come in and pick it all up again. That family one, I'm thinking that it needs a backing of some sort. It needs to be on something rather than just put on there like that. So I'm going to peel that off and just put it up there for a second. That's my favourite rose, but there's no way that's going to fit on there this time. There's another butterfly facing that way, which could work. Now I liked this one because it's butterflies and scissors. Now it's kind of crafty, in arts and crafts, but I just don't know that it works on here. No, I don't think it does. Right, ones like butterflies with pretty little things going down, and it's my doorbell. Right, I'll just place them on there. I'll show you in a second what I've got on there and whether it looks right or not. I'm just sort of looking for ideas, really, to fill up some more spaces. Now these ones look like they're going to be too big, which is a shame because I really like these ones. Some of them are a bit strange and I'm not overly keen on. Let me just pop those down there. So this is my sticker box. So this is where I got those ones from earlier. I'm not going to put those away because I need to put the rest of them away afterwards. Okay, so there's one here which is, they're all cats. Although I love my cats, it's not really the sort of theme I'm going for. Pregnancy ones, I've got a lot of Christmas. Clocks. I'm going to use clocks as one of my other, the inside ones, because it's very kind of Christmassy. Kind of Christmassy. That's because I'm looking at Christmas stickers, sorry folks. It's very clocked, so it's like the length of my films. All my information that I found out, and that is part of it, it's got to be sort of a nice length film, or, you know, which one I feel better about doing and doing lengthwise. So I do have some butterflies, which are beautiful, so we'll pull them out. I completely waffled along just then. I do apologise when I say to you that the film, the inserts here are going to be a lot about what we've got on in here. So each one, and I feel like clocks will be good for one of them. I'll show you for why when we get around to doing that one. So I just waffled on about Christmas, so I do apologise about that. It's because I was looking at Christmas paper stickers. Okay, so that one kind of is supposed to go like so, I think. Which I don't mind it sort of shooting off the edge. So like that, I guess. But then it wouldn't look right, would it, because of the little stars. Is it that kind of thing? No, I don't think it is. So I'll put that one down there just to keep it safe. Butterflies. Now these come on a wire which you can cut off or you can carry on and use. And they've got sort of wire in their wings. So you can literally pop them anywhere. So let me bend that bit out of the way. What do you think of that? Have it flat. That would be nice. I don't want to fill up my memories one there where it says memories. Yeah, I quite like that. Then this little butterfly could move over this sort of direction. I'd like him underneath there, to be honest, like that. Yeah, I quite like that. So we'll use that as well then.
Have you finished?
Okay, and then we'll, I think that's my daughter.
Have you finished?
Popping out to see if I've finished doing the film. Bless her. I've got Bumblebee on there, but I don't think he looks right. And I haven't actually...
I don't know that.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with her. Sticking her nose in. Right, so I'm going to stick this one on because these are self-adhesive, so I don't have to worry about... That was a lot going on then. My daughter asking if she could come out. And her, I don't know what she got going on. Okay, so I wanted it under there like that, but kind of over there like that. So that sticks on like so. I've just had a thumbs up from my daughter who's poked her head around the door. She just told me I'm... Thumbs up, so that's the boss has just told me I'm right. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then this I'm going to cut the wire off because it's no good to me. But I'm going to keep the wire because you never know. Oh dear, when it's quite a good piece of wire. So bend that down there. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to stick that there after I've done something with this. And I think what I might do is use. I do have this or one like this. Now the difference is, if I get my piece of paper, this easy to use and this one not so easy to use but much brighter. if you can see. This is the trouble with it, and I've got a lot to colour it and I don't want to run out. So I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the pen, which is an Arteza metallic marker. It's a non-toxic one, not like these other ones, this one here, that really does smell. So I'll put that to one side, and then I'm just going to go along, and just anything that's lumped up, I'm just going to just run a sort of a thing of colour over it. You can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go along it like that. So what I'll do is I'll come back to you in a minute, and we'll go from there, because there's no point in you watching me do this. These bits, the leaves and the stem, I'm going to use, I've got a green, if you can see that. It's beautiful green. So that's what I'll use for the stems and everything. But I'm going to do the actual flowers gold. I'm just looking, I've got a really nice purple here. No, we're going to use purple. Purple and green. With the odd gold one. So I'll meet you back after I've done that, before I stick the butterfly and everything all on. And then we'll go from there. Speak to you in a minute. Right, hi folks. So I've gone along and I've painted coloured them in with the markers. I used purple and gold and the green. Like I say, they're from Arteza. They're brilliant, just metallic marker, non-toxic. Just premium pens, so they're really good. So I've decided to put the butterfly up there. I think she'll go well up there. And then I think I'm going to use some of these, just the little flowers. The butterflies are too big, I think, for what we're doing at the moment. But certainly the little flowers sort of dotted about. And then we've got these, which are very sparkly, from Hobbycraft. And then I think we're pretty much done. So let's stick the butterfly on first. If we stick things on as we go, then it doesn't get confusing. Now I think what I'm going to do on this one is use my tape. There it is. Because you can sort of stick it on anything, like so, is my theory. And then we're going to stick it on a bit on the wings, because I don't want it to come up. So it's just a case of like bitty sticking, if that sounds daft, I know, but it's like just little bits, like so. And then just keep, as frustrating and annoying as it is, that is definitely what works. And it sticks really well because it's obviously mesh. Okay, and then I'm going to rip that in half and just do a little bit down here. And I think that will probably do it. I'm just going to rip this piece in half and put a little piece there and a little piece over here. Okay. Okay, so got my tweezers. I've got to try and get it off. And this is going to prove to be really difficult because it's on a mesh backing. And it's like a soft backing. Right, so there's the first piece, I think. Well, it was. Right, this might take me a while. What I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to come back, I'm going to turn the camera off because you don't need to see me picking this off. And then I'll come back to you when it's off. Okay, bear with me. Hi folks, right, okay, so I've taken this off the back now, so that's ready to be stuck on. Move that out the way, which I'm going to stick it at a bit of an angle, facing inwards I think. Like so, stick it down where I've got it sticky, like that. So all that's left now is to just put some other little, sorry about that folks, camera went feet up, so I had to just pop it in charge. I didn't realise I got the charger in here next to me, so I do apologise. So I wanted to have a look and see which the flat, like the butterfly bits here that we've got, would work. So I think the flowery ones might work. I definitely like these solid coloured ones. They would just sort of stick on. That's kind of like a bit of a puffy one, that one. It's not flat. Maybe one of those. It's also got little gems, look, that you can use just as little gems. So I'm just going to use them in little gaps like that. And there's a little one here I'm going to put amongst the rows, I think. Alright, let's try and get that in the middle, shall we, Lisa? Oh. Let's pop it. I don't know whether that would look right in the middle, you know. Do you know what? I'm not going to use that because I don't think it's going to look right. So I'm going to put it back on there in case we need it later. So we're going to have a quick look because there were some words I wanted to use, if we could fit them on. Frog in my throat again. My desk is an absolute pickle now, it really is. But it's all good. Okay, so we're going to use those. Wonderful, that was one that I wanted to use. Because it's the book of it's like a bit of inspiration as I look at it and think, oh, I don't know what to make video wise. Well, I always know what to make, but sometimes don't know how to go about it. So I'm going to stick that at the bottom underneath just there, but it's not actually straight, just so you know. It goes in a funky kind of whoop whoop. Okay, and sunshine, I like that one. I'm not a very modest person, so I don't like ones that say hello beautiful and things like that. That's not really who I am. So I'm going to put sunshine above his head and below, so just there perhaps. This is the fun part, or one of the fun parts, is where you just really look, see what you have and sort of find a space for it. I like things like that. Keep smiling, that's a nice one. Especially in these crazy times. Earlier on when I accidentally said about Christmas, looking at the Christmas stickers and not kind of concentrate, well, trying to concentrate on too many things at once, so I do apologise about that earlier on. I was a complete spoon and read the wrong bit and very daft. So I'm just looking through now. That's nice. Behold he have. Oh no. Behold, be brave. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams is a nice one. I think that's the last one I'm going to use off of there, because that one I'm going to stick at the top above where it says that bit there. Look. Kind of at the underneath the music stuff, music notes there. So I'm really liking this now. It's really looking good. It's like a doodling, if I suppose you could say. I'm doodling on what inspires me, what the book's about, and things like that. Sorry about the noise, my husband's laying the kitchen floor like I said earlier. Okay, I'm going to put this, there's a feather there I quite like. I'm not a big bird person. They scare me really badly. So I don't tend to use birdie ones because they're definitely not something that I would use generally as a rule. But that doesn't mean to say that I won't use a bird one. It just means I'm not going to use a bird one today. There's a butterfly. I quite like butterflies. I like to attract butterflies and bumblebees with our garden flowers. Like I said earlier, I have a big desire for flowers and plants and that. And keys. I've got a thing about I like keys. I like the shapes of keys. It's really should we put that down this side here? Okay, straighten that up would be a good start. Got something down my finger, look. It's good I had a packet of crisps just now, which I cut out of the whole film because you don't need to see me eating. That was the first time today. There we go. I wanted something to put in there. Just something small. Perhaps we could pop a butterfly in there. Just needed just something like that. So perfect. Okay, and this one I'm going to open because it's got some hearts in there. Because I've got a big heart. And I pride myself on that. Looking after everybody if I can. And the love that I have for my family and friends. And the thoughts I have for everybody who's lost somebody or is poorly, not just to the COVID, but to anything, because that seems to have fallen to the side now because the COVID's took over. And that's okay. Well, it's not okay. But I'm a big-hearted person. I love family and friends very much, and I do treasure what I have. Okay, so we're looking good now. Now the hearts I don't worry too much if they're not completely straight, because that's not too much of a worry. So that's what we're up to now, which I am very pleased about. So all we've got left to do now is pop some of these on, I think, because these are really sparkly. Look, they're awesome. So, and then I'm going to upload it. My son bought me a new laptop the other day, so I'm very excited about using that because my old one died a very sudden, long needed death, and yeah, I'm looking forward to using it. Now it's just a case of going around and seeing where they'd look good. Like one in the middle of that flower, if I can get it to go over there. There we go. There we go. So that's the centre. These are really hard to grip hold of. Ow. Just pinch my finger. Okay, let's put it in there. That looks really lovely, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to do another one. Okay, I'll just look for another flower that maybe we've put on, or butterflies. We didn't put another flower on, did we? Can't really see one. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to shut my door because I can hear my daughter's music, and bear with me, folks. That's better. She listens. She's 8 years old, and goodness me, her music is just like, it just sort of rattles through my bones. She's a normal child, but yeah, it's just not my cup of tea, shall we say. I'm going to put 3 down that one side there. Woo! These really are very sticky. They're, like I say, from Hobbycraft. And then I'm going to put another one there. I always like to see things in 3s. Although my Christmas decorations, if I go out and buy anything, I like them in 2s. Very funny and odd. I don't know. Something my mum ingrained into me, I think. Okay. So they look beautiful there. Let's see if there's anywhere else we can perhaps put another 3 there, maybe. I was going to use some washi tape as well. I don't know if I've got anything that's... I've got some very fine washi tape, but... No. Oh, there it is, still on there. Okay, so there's 3 more there. You could, if you wanted to as well, just go around your edges in black. But I don't think personally I need to do that, but you could if you wanted to, just to add a little bit extra to it. I'm not going to put any top coat on this. If people do, please do let me know, because I'd like to do it if, you know, I'd like to know what the results are before I do it. I don't want to lose what we've done today. I'm just putting the odd one around now. This is such an important book to me that I just want to make it sort of really, 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 really good. So, and I am so pleased with it. I couldn't have expected it to turn out any better. It really is beautiful, really pleased. So I'm just going to put 3 down this side, and I think that will do. I mean, I have got other sparkly things. I've got Swarovski crystals and things like that, but I think these, now I've got my new storage and everything, and I can start going through what I've got, which is what I've done, and I've found all sorts of things that is really nice that I'm now using. So I didn't even realise I had these until I sorted them and found them out the other day when I was putting everything away, which is fantastic. Hence why I said earlier on about Christmas, because I was looking at a bucket load of Christmas stickers, which are obviously in my Christmas box, along with all my ones for my daughter from her first pregnancy and that. So that is why. There you are, you sneaky. Yeah, that's why. So again, I do apologise about that. I was just trying to concentrate on too many things at once. I'm trying to think about what we got. I'm going to just put 2 along the bottom of family, because there's a bit of a gap there, and it looks like it could do with some sparkly a bit more over this side. In the middle there. These really are beautiful. Oh, this one's been awkward. Don't want to be stuck on. They're just adhesive stickers. Like I say, from Hobbycraft originally is where I got them from. I don't know how long ago I got them, but they are from there. Beautiful. I can't think of any other places to put any. These are iridescent gems. 224. I didn't think I had that many, but I must have done. But they're just from Hobbycraft in the UK. So definitely do have a look there. They've got some very nice stuff. I might put an order in. I've got very naughty at putting orders in. That seems to be my naughtiness. Oh, that fits perfectly down. I don't like it down there. What about under there? No, I don't think it. Oh. No, I don't think I will. Otherwise, I think I'm in trouble now of going the other way where there's just too much stuff on there. So, there we go, folks. Completely finished now. So pleased with it. It's beautiful. I'm sure you'll agree. Absolutely stunning. So, thank you for watching. Please do write in the comments below and show me what you've done, or any ideas on where to get some good embellishments and things like that. As you can tell, I do like my embellishments. And we'll go from there. So please hit that subscribe button. Thank you to everybody who's already subscribed to me. I do appreciate it, and it's absolutely amazing, so thank you for that. And I will be doing another 3 for the inside here. So I've got the next page. So this is just my front cover telling me that this is my very important book. And then this page is going to be, because this one is my research page. This is where I put all my research. So I'd have to do that side and then this bit so I can tuck any paperwork that I can't in there. And then I've got all my writing in there. And then this one is my how to do something. And this one is my ideas on what stuff to make. Because I always write it down, because I come and think of these things in the middle of the night and things like that. And I think, oh, I mustn't forget to do like that, and so forth and so forth. And I always end up doing it, so I've made a section for it so that I can write it in there. So please hit that subscribe button. It's really important. I really want to get my subscribers up. And the support is outstanding. It really is. So thank you for that. Let's just move all my stickers in so everybody can see them. And thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye.